Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Guess what? No, I done a couple of videos how I take out the papers from the plastic tin, but it was not so good, so I had another idea. So I make another batch and I show you how I make them, because I got a couple of questions when I take the paper out and so I think I make this video so I can answer these questions. So you see, I got not a so big plastic tin. Now, sorry, I make my mixture. This is an old for polishing glass. Yes, for glass. But this was empty and I washed it out, and now it's my spray tin, spray bottle for spraying the tea dye on. So I don't have plastic doilies, so I make them with other things. That is a burlap stiff, well, I don't know how I say that, but I lay them flat down here. Then I take a paper, but you must watch, you have to watch the channel from Medieval Mirage. I make a couple, so I spray one side, then I turn it around. Sorry, I think my head is in the way, but I hope you don't mind. Then I press it down, and oops, and I spray it another time. Now, and you can layer it very much, a lot of paper. I spray, then lay it down. I spray it another time. Take another paper, lay it down, press it a little bit. You can also wear gloves, of course. My hands are very dirty from the dye, but I don't mind. I don't care. Now, my suggestions is to don't put a lot of on the same spot, because then you can take it apart very nicely. So I fold this over here, so I can lay a couple here. Bend it over. Of course, I take not only white paper, I take, of course, other papers too, but no, it's a little bit too far on the edge. I press it down, and you can also, oh, that's a little bit dirty, but I can fix that. So I keep going, of course. I'm layering. Oh, I forgot to spray. I make that on the floor, so I have a lot of space to do that. Well, I'm not really in frame. I have to, it's a little bit difficult to not put my head in, because, so now I put a couple of doilies down, one here, maybe one here, then these doilies I got from a, I think from a Happy Mail or from a swap, but I'm not sure anymore. Oh, this is that I can use it anymore, because so I spray, and you see you can also take the tin and sorry and it runs on the corner. You can press it here down, so it takes all the yummy dyeing. And of course, on the bottom, you got the very dark paper. The paper became darker, and when you go on top, the paper became a little bit lighter. Because on the bottom you got it's a little bit longer. Oh, that was two. This is a very thin graph paper here, not an old but a thin. Press it down. I spray it a couple times and I keep going, of course. So then you got a lovely, oh, I have to clean it after. My floor, it's very dirty from the dyeing, but at the last couple 3 days I make 3 batches. Of course, I will show you after what I've got. I show you the paper that aren't pressed down, and then I show you this that I pressed down with the book paper, with the books and the how I say, and the rice sack that I have. I have a big rice sack. Now I put down here a doily. No, I put down a couple more white paper. These are thicker paper here. And I make the not so thick but very dark. And I mix it with coffee this time, with coffee. Press it down. Spray it another time. Spray it. But I have a lot of fun to do that. I love to dyeing paper. All kind of techniques. And I tried them always in the oven, but I had this idea to try them in the sun. It's a wonderful idea, but we can try them always in the sun, only in the summertime, because in the winter we don't have a lot of sun, of course. More rain and rain and snow and oh, I have to spray. And when you get on top, you can always, you see when I press it down, it go a little bit away, so I make that. So the yummy coffee, tea goes a little bit everywhere. So I keep layering, and now I'm take this. This made a wonderful print here, a wonderful yes, imprint, or I make that so I can fold it over when I make another paper on top. And then when I lay down this in the sun after, of course the paper on top will dry faster, and I will take them away, so the paper on the bottom can dry, of course. And I will take every, I think every 2-3 hours or so, we'll take the paper away from the top, so it dries, of course, all papers. I hope I hope you understand me. But I think I forgot always the name from the how is her name, from the Medieval Mirage channel. She explained that very good and very in depth. There are not only one video, there are I think 3 or 4 parts of this, because of course this technique will take a little while, because you have to wait in between. I don't spray it, press it down, but it's not, you see, I leave it. I leave it. I don't spray that. I like that. So I press it down. Let's spray it on top. So I keep layering and layering, and after this I will show you the paper that I made earlier in the last couple of days. I take other papers. Of course, these thin papers you have to take very carefully out, because they are very fragile and tear up very, very fast. I know that because I learned from that. And yes, so now I put that was a tablecloth or a table runner that my grandma made, my nonna, but I don't use that, so I use that for that. This will make lovely prints or imprints. So I keep going, I put a couple of envelopes, a couple of doilies and papers and so I dyed a couple of things. I dyed also index cards, and yes, you can dye everything. You can stain everything. I don't like white paper. I don't like so much white paper. Of course, I love to drink coffee in all ways. Cappuccino, espresso. Here are lovely envelope. I don't know where I've got these. I think there was in a, I don't know. But I will color this in because I don't like this white envelopes here. And I open this up so also the flap will get from that tea coffee mixture. And yes, so I will layering this. When I'm finished, I'm coming back. Huh? It's good. I hope it's good. So I will continuing layering, spraying and layering. So I come back later and I show you how it looks like when it's finished. Of course, when I finish layering. So we see you later.